The Atlanta Falcons just got another piece of good news, and in this video, I'll break down exactly what it is and how it could impact their future. Today's big news comes from a Bleacher Report article by Zach Botar, which suggests that another team might be eyeing Kirk Cousins. And that team? The Pittsburgh Steelers. This whole situation has taken a turn because of Aaron Rodgers. His recent decisions, or lack thereof, have thrown things into chaos. Rodgers actually met with the Steelers, and by now you'd think he would have made up his mind about signing. But according to Adam Schefter, Rodgers might sit out this season to find a better fit next year. If that happens, two teams, Pittsburgh and Cleveland, are suddenly desperate for a starting-level quarterback. And here's the kicker. There aren't many solid options left on the market. That creates a high-demand, low-supply situation. Now enter Kirk Cousins. If the Falcons put him on the trade block, these two teams could end up in a bidding war, which means Atlanta could get way more in return than expected. Just a couple of months ago, people thought the Falcons would cut Cousins. Now it looks like they might pull off a smart trade instead. Some people thought the Falcons wouldn't get any value for Kirk Cousins, that no team would trade for him. But now, things are looking very different. If everything plays out the right way, the Falcons could end up getting a solid return for him. As I mentioned, Pittsburgh and Cleveland are the two teams most likely to be interested. And with Aaron Rodgers looking more and more likely to sit out next season, that only helps Atlanta's position. If the Falcons can land a third or fourth round pick for Cousins, it would be one of the best offseason moves they've made in years. Holding on to him instead of cutting him might turn out to be a brilliant decision. Of course, there's one big factor to consider. Cousins has a no-trade clause, which means he has to approve any deal. That's why a trade might not happen right away, but could come closer to draft day. He'll want to make sure he's not going to a team that's planning to draft a young quarterback who could take his job. But if Cleveland or Pittsburgh decides to hold off on drafting a QB this year, don't be surprised if on day 2 of the draft, we see Kirk Cousins traded for a third-round pick. And if that happens, the Falcons can flip that pick into a player who can help them right away, something they desperately need. So once again, this is great news for Atlanta. Just a couple of months ago, it seemed like they'd have to cut Cousins. Now they're in a position to trade him and get something valuable in return. A much better outcome than anyone expected. If you think this is a great situation, leave a comment below and let me know. And by the way, check out my new hat. It's the Great Barrier Reef hat, and it's really cool. We're starting to sell these right now, so if you're interested, just shout out to Dyson Daniels for the awesome design. This hat is sporty, stylish, and a perfect addition to your collection. If you want to grab one for yourself, the link is in the description below. We'll ship it out as soon as possible. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications if you want more content like this. Check out this next video right here. As always, peace.